Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hack Studios. We're going to talk about Karens. This is going to be an entire episode just dedicated to the Karen phenomenon. We have in the studio here a special guest, somebody near and dear to my heart, and her name is Mandy T. Bear. And we are going to talk in great detail about the Karen phenomenon. There's the Karens, and then there's, what's the other classification?
We got the Susans, we got the Ethels, we got everything.
Okay, so we got the Karens, the Ethels, and the Susans.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I know what a Karen is, but what is a Susan and what is an Ethel?
It's like as they get older, like the Susans are like the later in life Karens, and the Ethels are like the really, really old ones. Did you send me the videos? Yeah, I sent you all of the videos.
Okay, I got to get rid of some of these tabs, man. I'm on tab overload.
Your people are saying hi. Hello, two people.
Hey, what's up?
And 4 turtle doves.
We have Kevin in the house. We have Arch Geek. How are you guys doing? We have Title 10 and a partridge and a pear tree. And one of the reasons we started talking about this is my daughter, my lovely daughter, my sweet daughter, sweet-natured daughter, comes home every night after her job. She works in with
I'm a barista.
What do they call it? Customer service job. Okay, so she's got a customer service job, and she gets her ass kicked on a daily basis. So her mom and I have to pick up the pieces every night when she comes home, broken and disheveled by.
Man, it's the Karens and the Kevins. The Kevins, I get a lot of Kevins.
There are Kevins too, yeah. So we're going to talk about we didn't call it the Kevin phenomenon, but I guess the Karen/Kevin phenomenon that is happening right now. And this is going to be fun, you guys, so let's not take this too seriously. But we have a couple videos to demonstrate what we're talking about. And
I found the best ones.
Okay, so once we talk my daughter off the ledge, then in the morning we have fun with it, which we did this morning. And so we can make jokes out of it. But when she comes home at night, it's not fun and games. There's not a lot of humor to be found.
That one is like, I hope you get tips. Are you kidding me? They always steal our tip jar. We've lost 4 this year already.
Yeah, people are horrible, you guys. Yeah.
Tip your baristas report.
Yeah, tip them. Be nice. We have hello, Mandy. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing fine.
Well, I got an hour before I go to work, so let's dig into carrots.
Okay. Any Zacks? What's a Zack?
It's another kind of Karen.
I think Sheldon's making that up.
I think we're just going to start naming names for Karens.
Yeah, just anybody that we don't like their names. Yeah, I used to always just call everybody Bob, but it wasn't because Bob was a horrible person. It was just like, it was my go-to.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Bob. Okay, so I have this one. Let me go.
While you're queuing up the video.
Okay, yeah, keep talking.
We had there's one on fire.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm looking at the videos already.
My first ever Karen was actually a Kevin. I just started working my job, and I had only worked there like 2 weeks. And this dude, we couldn't hear him when he was placing his order. So we're like, hey, sir, can you please come up to the window? We'll take your order. And that set him off. He came up to the window and he started screaming at me and cussing at me, telling me he wished I was dead. And I was like, dude, I just want to take your order and get you out of my drive-thru. I still remember his order. He wanted a venti iced Americano. And I said, do you want sweetener with that? And he goes, show me every sweetener you have. Well, I didn't know better. I didn't know this dude was messing with me. So I literally brought out every sweetener that we had and I put it on the ledge. And I was like, do any of these sound good to you? You know, whatever. And then he goes, and I want a breakfast sandwich. And I said, okay, what kind do you want? He goes, well, maybe if you would just effing let me order at the speaker box, and I could have picked my effing sandwich. And I was like, okay, well, what sandwich do you want? And so he ordered a sausage and cheddar after I brought him out all the sandwiches, put them on display for him. And then
the special treatment.
Yeah, and then that wasn't good enough. And he said, can I have a water? Well, he didn't say it that nice, but he said he wanted a water. So I got him a venti water, and he got angry, and he goes, are you assuming I'm poor? And he started screaming like, F you, F you. And I was like, what the heck?
You?
And he goes, I want the bottled water, the one I have to pay for. I'm not poor. And I went, okay, let me get you the bottled water. So I get the bottle and I hand it to him. And I said, okay, sir, your total's whatever. And he goes, did you assume I'm done? I'm not effing done with you. And he's screaming and cussing at me and tells me, like, I wish you would die, all that stuff. And finally, I'm just crying. I'm just like, please, please, I just want to like get you out of my drive-through. And he's just really eating into me. And my supervisor at the time was like the gayest little dude I've ever seen in my life.
He's kind of badass, though.
Yeah, he was awesome. So I'm just crying. I'd only worked for like 2 weeks. And finally he comes over and he goes, sir, you're done. And he goes, I'm not effing done with her. Bring her back. Because he had pushed me out of the way. And he goes, no, you're done. And then the drive-thru window, he just goes like this. He goes, hi. And the guy got out of his car and he started screaming, I'll be waiting for her.
Ooh.
I want to like effing mess her up. He's like, I'll be waiting when she's off of work.
All right, so let's back up. Let's back up. All right,
Kevin.
All right. These are the good parts of life. Okay, you guys. This guy has made enough money to treat himself to a coffee and a breakfast sandwich at what some people think is a great place. I don't particularly like coffee shops, but that's me. So he was able to treat himself to this. So this young lady is busting her hump trying to give this guy what he wants, right? She's not a mind reader. So he didn't do his due diligence coming in. So he didn't even know what the sandwiches were or anything like that. So she's trying to educate him on the fly. And so taking a lot of patience to do this. And there's probably backing up the drive-thru, right, for this guy. And so then this guy chooses to get indignant and pissed off at her for whatever reason, imaginary reason in this guy's head. Who are these people? This is nuts, man. Enjoy this. This is the good part of life. You have money. You have disposable income. You can buy yourself a high-end coffee and a breakfast sandwich. What's the downside to this situation?
I literally almost quit my job within the first 3 months because of how bad the Karens were. I had a guy throw a bagel at me. He got mad because he didn't like the way it was toasted. So he got angry and he threw it at me. We had another guy throw his coffee on one of my friends. He got angry and just chucked it at us. This other dude didn't like how long our wait time was, so when we gave him his coffee, he got angry and he threw it at our door and then demanded we make another one for him.
All right.
Like
Kevin is a nice Kevin.
You better tip Kevin.
Kevin is a big supporter, Amanda. He is a big supporter of everything I do, and I thank you.
And
so
I like you. Hi, Kevin.
There are always exceptions to the Kevin rule, so we have just found a major exception. Yeah, my wife doesn't. She's got some friends named Karen, so she doesn't like when we
say
like
Karen.
I don't like the Karen.
But trust me, they're Karens.
I don't know. Hey, we don't make the rules, right? I just think it's funny when you call people Karens or whatever. I didn't even hear about the Susans and the Ethels.
All the crazy people.
So then a Karen is kind of a middle age.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
They got the may I speak to the manager haircut. And
yeah. Okay. So let's illustrate what we're talking about, and hopefully we won't get dinged. I don't think we will, but
not if you like play it in stages and cut off.
let's share this. We broke this down. This video, Mandy and I broke this video down this morning, which was hilarious. It was like kind of breaking down the video when that family started beating each other up at Disneyland.
We deconstructed this Karen at a Dunkin' Donuts. It's fantastic.
Okay. Oh, this is not it.
No,
this one's it. Okay.
This is it, yeah.
So that one is Karen demanded whatever.
The store's on fire, and she's like,
well, wait! Don't tell that story yet. Don't tell that story. No. Well, we'll get to that video. Okay. So, this is the end of the video. We got to restart this. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna play this through. I don't think we'll get popped for it, but
let's demonstrate the Karen.
Okay, so at this point, did he already give her the food?
Yeah, well, he's in the process because he just said like, calm down. He's like, it's coming, the food is coming, calm down.
Okay. Oh, so he's showing her the bag, like he's putting the food in the bag. So he's trying to pacify her. So she's already, I guess some situation has already gone on. So she's already showed that she's irate. So he's trying to pacify her right now. And that's why the bag came out. So he's probably trying to put the food in the bag. All right. So now that's not enough for her. She wants her money back now. Okay, so there, you got to see it. He gave her the food. It only took like a second or two after she started yelling. Okay. So she takes it, and then he says, go. Okay, so she didn't get her coffee while she's going, I didn't get my fucking coffee.
Oh, Dad, that's going to be loud on the speaker. Someone's going to be...
I just woke everybody up.
Right? Someone in the chat's going to be like, Art, I was wearing headphones. No.
Ah, jeez.
My ears.
All right. Some of this stuff happens really fast, so I'm going to try to pause it. Okay, so she still hasn't got her coffee yet. And now she's asking for his name. All he's been saying is, we're putting your order together. Please wait and
be calm.
And be calm.
Be calm, Karen.
Okay, now Karen, look at this. I'm coming out of the car. Okay, you guys, this is the detective work. This is how, this is the Columbo. Okay, you can see her foot right there? That's her left foot coming out of the car. Okay.
Just keep an eye on it. It's
just
fantastic.
keep an eye on the left foot. Okay, she's got a flip-flop on.
She technically doesn't anymore.
Okay. So now she's got to get closer to this guy. She's got to show him exactly how angry she is. Okay. Okay, so he's going to get reported. So she's got to get out of her car to say that and point the finger. And let's back up. Nothing. She hasn't been
Wronged.
Wronged at all.
Yet.
Yeah, nothing has gone on yet. They haven't shorted her food. Nothing. Okay, I guess this might be just she figures she's waited too long. I don't know. But she's making this longer for the guy behind her, so she must not care about that guy who's videotaping her.
Okay, there's...
Oh, okay, you got to see that, right? Okay, go ahead, Amanda.
Oh, my mom.
I know.
Yeah, so he hands her the freaking coffee. It's in her hands right now. And, like, watch what she does. This is why I hate my job, because I've seen people do this.
Okay, yeah, okay, so we know you can't see it right now, but we saw her grab the coffee, right?
It's in her hand. It's in her right hand.
This was what you would assume is the point of contention, right? This is why she's so irate, because she didn't get her coffee yet, right? She wants his name, all this other shit. Okay, watch what she does. Okay, now her hand's over her head. It's kind of blurred, but you can see her. She's kind of going like, I'm going to slam this down. Okay, watch. She slams the coffee down that he just handed her. And then she says, "You're a piece of shit." Okay, let's back up. Okay, this is just a professional interaction. They're not friends. They're not lovers. They're nothing, right? So as far as this whole thing, she gave her money to him. He gave her her order, and apparently that's not enough for Karen here. Oh, now he's a bitch. Okay.
Look at the ground. Remember we told you to look for the feet? She left her flip-flop.
Okay, there's her flip-flop, and there's her coffee laying on the ground that now they're going to have to clean up.
So now she's out two things.
Yeah, so...
She screwed herself twice. You lost your shoe and your coffee. Great job, Karen.
Way to go, Karen. Okay, and then watch. Karen's not done. What was that thump?
I don't know.
Okay, remember she wanted her money back, right?
Look, he's giving the money.
That's money in his hand. You can barely see, but like I said, Amanda and I broke this down this morning.
Took us about an hour.
Okay, see? He's saying leave, and he threw the money at her. She already had that chambered. Look at that.
Look, her smoothie. She's out her smoothie now, too.
Oh.
You lost your coffee. You lost your flip-flop.
And now she's throwing, she got everything she wanted, okay? She got her food. She got her coffee that she slammed down on the table. She got her money back, and that's not good enough. Now she's going to throw her smoothie at him. And then she says, she's still yelling at him that he's the problem.
Look, he throws it back at her.
I think he threw the empty container at her, yeah, and then you see the straw.
Dad, just let the next part play out. Don't pause it.
Okay.
It's perfect.
All right, this end is awesome. Okay, all right. And then the comedic, you can't write this stuff any funnier, right? There's the straw, there's the shoe, and there's the coffee.
Lost it all, man.
All right, so Karen, who lost in this epic battle? I think you did, because this guy's a minimum wage employee. He's getting paid an hourly. He'll clean up your mess, but he's getting paid for it. So you effed yourself out of what was left of your smoothie, your shoe, and your coffee. But I guess you got your money back, so
Yeah.
I guess maybe you're ahead.
And maybe that one donut.
Yeah, and maybe you'll be able to pay for a new flip-flop with that money.
$5, it's from the Dollar Tree anyway. So it's a little rednecky.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so she's still yelling as she's driving off. Okay, so that was that one there. Okay, so now we're on the same page, you guys. Now you know. Wait, I hit stop sharing. Okay, so now we're back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now you guys know what we mean by Karen. So that is a prime example of Karen. But wait, there's more. Isn't that crazy? So Amanda, you have to tell them about the customer that did something similar to you with the throwing of the order.
We had a couple of those. We had this dude about 2 weeks ago. He didn't say he wanted no whip on his Frappuccino.
Sorry.
So we made it with whipped cream. So we handed it to him, and he goes, I didn't want whipped cream. And because of the whole pandemic thing, we can't take drinks back. So we said, okay, we'll make you a new one. You'll have 2 Frappuccinos. Awesome. You're winning. That's like $10 worth of stuff that you just got. Awesome. So he doesn't like that. He starts screaming at us. He's cussing at us. He's like, I don't know why you guys are so stupid. I don't know how you guys didn't get this. And he peels out of the drive-thru like really fast, like tires screeching. And then he gets out of his car and he throws the Frappuccino at the store door. But instead, like, it wasn't like one of those manly, like over the hand, like baseball throws.
Ah!
Like, it was one of those bitchy, wimpy throws. And he just went the look versus me. And it didn't even hit the store. It just kind of like bounced right in front of our door. And we're all watching and we're like, dude, you just like screwed yourself out of 2 drinks. You could have had 2 Frappuccinos. And he ordered like the big ones. It's like $5. You could have had 2.
So he's only through one though, right?
Well, because we only gave him the one. He drove off while we were making his
Okay,
second one.
so essentially he screwed himself out of $10.
Because he could have gotten another one for free. And instead, he got angry.
Okay. So you were gonna say you could keep the one that we messed up,
Yeah.
but here's another one. So he only paid for one though.
Yeah, so you were
Okay.
going to get another one for free. And instead, he got really mad. And he just like chucked it at the store. But it was like one of those girly like. But he was like screaming at us. And then he got back in his car. He was driving a Mustang. I'll never forget. That was a black Mustang. And then, speaking of Mustangs, I was taking out the trash the other night at work. And it was like 7 o'clock. And I see this dude in a white and green Mustang, which is the ugliest color car I've ever seen. He got out of his car right in the middle of the drive-thru. There was nobody else in there. He goes out and he starts peeing, facing the store. And I'm just standing there. I'm like, are you peeing right now? And my friend was like, because she passed me, she goes, is that dude peeing? We're like, yeah, he's peeing right in the middle of our drive-thru. And then he had the audacity to get back in his car, drive up to the order screen, get a Frappuccino.
No shame.
No shame. We're like, dude, you just.
And you know what? He probably felt justified because tell the restroom story.
Oh yeah, we had a Karen in the restroom the other day.
Well, I mean, for one, because of the pandemic, you can't use their restroom.
No,
So
you
no
can't.
public restrooms.
You can't go into the restrooms.
All right.
So this Karen comes in. We had 2 different restroom Karens. I love that restroom Karens. And she comes in. She says, "Can I use the restroom?" And I told her, "No, I'm so sorry, they're closed. But the Shell gas station, theirs is still open." And she goes, "No, that's not good enough. I need to use yours." And I said, "I'm so sorry, I can't let you. I will literally get fired. Don't go into my restrooms." And she goes, "I'm gonna piss in your dumpster. Is that what you want?" And I said, "Go for it." We went back out like a couple hours later to go check on everything. She peed and pooped right in the middle of our dumpster area. Like, she made good on it. She actually did it.
Well, at least she followed through.
Yeah.
She's a lady of her word.
And then this other Karen, same thing. We told her she couldn't use the restroom. She starts screaming at us, cussing at us. And she went behind our counter where our food is. Like, we couldn't stop her. She was there. And then she started like coughing on all of our food. She started slapping it around. She's throwing it on the floor.
Gosh.
We had to throw away all of our food. We lost about $1,000 worth of product because we can't serve it now. And
What's
she's
wrong with
screaming like,
people?
F you guys. And then she like walks out of our store and we're like, what just happened? Like, what are we going to do? Are we going to like tackle this Karen? Like, as she goes behind our counter, like, I can't stop her. Like, it's ridiculous. And then we had
wait. I gotta show you this, Amanda. Did you see the image here?
Yeah.
It's a cafe. So it all works out here. So there's a cafe. What do they serve?
Mustangs are
coffee, and Mustangs are chick cars. I wonder how many chicks that guy picked up, you know, with his limp wrist and his throwing of his coffees. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, we had a Kevin, same thing. He came in scrubs and he said, "Can I use the restroom?" And I told him,
one of the bad Kevins.
Yeah, a bad Kevin. And he goes, "Don't you know I work at a convalescent home? I'm a first responder." I was like, "Oh, good for you. You're changing bedpans. I'm sorry. You can't use my restroom. You should know better than anyone else, Mr. Healthcare Worker, that I can't let you in my restroom." And he said, "I will get you fired if you don't let me into your restroom." And I said, "Go for it. Don't care." I even said, "My name is Mandy. I'll write it down for you. I'm not letting you in my restroom." And he goes, "I'm a healthcare worker." And I was like, "Great. I've been working for 2 months."
Well, then you should know. Yeah, then you should know more than anybody else why I can't do this.
Exactly. Mr. Convalescent Home over here. I was like, my boyfriend works in a hospital. I'm still not going to let him use the restroom.
Yeah, I mean, rules are rules. You're a healthcare worker. You should understand the rules more than anyone else. This is nuts what you're asking.
Then we have
Sketch Therapy says, it would be really bad if there was a single kid in the store. Then it would be a bigger crime. That'll teach him to pee on your store.
Oh, no. I've had a better one than that. Before the pandemic, this little boy runs in. He's like maybe 6. And he goes straight to the restrooms. But instead, he doesn't open the door. I guess he couldn't make it. And he pulled his pants down right in the middle of we have a little hallway to the restroom. And he just started pooping. And then the mom comes in. And she's not like, "Oh, my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me clean this up." She just grabs him. And they run out of the store. We had to call hazmat because we can't touch it. We're food. We can't get near it. So we blocked off that area with trash cans. And we had a big sign that said restrooms closed, do not enter. And there's poop. There's like visible like pile of poop on the floor. And we turn over and there's this mom, like this was like 2 hours later. And she has her kid, maybe 5, and she's lifting him over the barrier. And we're like, no, ma'am, you can't go back there. And she goes, "But he really has to pee. Like, there's crap on the floor."
What's wrong with you people?
And then
They're
she
like
goes,
animals.
"It's okay. He'll just go around it." I was like, "I don't think you understand. There's crap on the floor."
These are the same germaphobes that, what is it? They
Hand
corral their
everything.
kids like crazy, and they're going to let them just go past like a toxic zone here.
And it was like diarrhea too. It wasn't like a solid thing. It was everywhere.
And not to be grossed out by that. Like, I wouldn't even want my kid to see that. I go, you know what?
She's lifting him.
I go, there's plenty of other places we could eat at. Let's go and let's go somewhere else.
Jimmy. Instead, she's like lifting him.
Can I get you, a cheeseburger over here, or like a burrito? I guess is what's next to your place. We can get him a burrito or something.
But
so what was this? There's some love for Kevin. So yeah. We'll stop with the Kevin. But apparently the Karens are okay, but Kevins are off the table now.
Too many nice Kevins.
Too many good Kevins, yeah. And actually, I know a couple Kevins, and they're all good guys. So.
Yeah, but cue up the fire one. That one's awesome.
Okay, I want to try to
Read
catch
some
up
comments.
in the chat.
Leave California.
California mudslide. I don't know if that's what you mean by the diarrhea, but that's what you guys should call it. You should call it the diarrhea mudslide.
Well, we have a lot of those instances at our store because our store is literally next to a Taco Bell. But
you get the squirts. Yeah, Taco Bell gives you the squirts.
We had a dude come into our restroom, and I guess the urinal was a great place to poop. So he pulled his pants down, started at the urinal, pooped in the urinal, scooted his butt against the wall, pooped all over the wall, and then landed in the sink and left a nice steaming pile of crap in our sink.
Okay, literally, James Dean says, "Holy crap!" So I don't think this is holy, but it is crap.
Yeah.
This has not been sanctioned by the Vatican.
Oh, I forgot to tell another Karen story. One quick one. I had an old shift lead. Code Brown.
We got a Code Brown here.
And like it was this Karen, and she had like a handicapped car, and she came up and she's screaming at him like, my coffee's wrong, whatever, whatever. And this shift lead did not care about anything. Like, he didn't care if he got fired. It was awesome. And so she went, don't you know I'm handicapped? Like, I need my coffee right now. I'm like, well, I don't know why that computes, but whatever. And he goes, you don't look handicapped to me. And she goes, but I am. I'm very handicapped. I need my coffee. And he leaned out the window and he goes, you keep talking to me like that, I'll come in your car and make you handicapped. Because she was screaming and she's cussing at us.
Right.
And he was like, I'll come in your car. I'll make you handicapped.
Wow.
And she just flipped him off and she's like, F you. And then she drove off. And I was like, he still works there. Well, he changed states, but you know.
Well, we have some Taco Bell defenders. I'll tell you right now, if I order Taco Bell without the sauce, I don't get the squirts. So I think the ingredient that gives you the squirts is that Taco Bell sauce.
Right.
So if you guys want to avoid the squirts, the food's okay. What I saw something else in here. What is this? Because I know John Malin, it's his favorite fast food. Did the kid scream, I gotta see if Voltron is on while running away? Ask Malin about that. Ha ha ha. So that's an in joke. I do have to ask Malin about that. So where do you want to go, Amanda? You want to show another video?
Oh yeah, we got to show the one of a Burger King on fire with the Karen.
I think that's this one.
Yeah. This one's awesome.
Okay, so let me screen share. Yeah, this.
We'll move from poop to fire.
Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, so this is another Karen incident. This is a Burger King.
Visibly on fire. Y'all see that?
Yeah, you guys.
It's on fire.
Yeah, you guys. This is not digital. This is not a movie. This is real. So Burger King is up in flames right now. Okay, let's full screen this. Okay, so they're yelling at her. Like, these are the employees. They're saying, you need to leave.
Like, get away from the door. The place is on fire. They're trying to help her.
Yeah. So these are obvious workers. They still have their Burger King uniforms on. Okay, so I hope we can hear what she says.
Oh. Okay, she moves, kind of.
She moves away from the building.
Kind of. Wait, pause it, Dad. Notice where she parks. When the fire truck comes, how are they going to get back there? You parked where the fire truck needs to go. Just saying.
Yeah.
Very considerate.
Well, this Karen is definitely just wants what this Karen wants, and the world be damned. The world is literally on fire, and Karen doesn't care. Okay, did you hear that? They said, the building is on fire, and she goes, I don't give an F. I want my...
She wants her burger.
Her burger. Oh.
It's on fire.
My gosh, I got to back this up. Oh my gosh, Karen. I didn't go back far enough. Here we go. Okay, so she wants her money. Is that what she said?
She says in two different places, I want my money or I want my burger. Girl, call corporate. Be like, the store is on fire.
Your life is in jeopardy right now.
And look at how cavalier she's walking. She's like, oh, the building's not on fire. Let me just stroll up to you.
Yeah, maybe she can't see it, but she should be able to smell it.
How do you not see that, though? There's smoke in the air.
Oh, she says they're effing stupid.
Yeah, they're the stupid
They're
ones.
stupid.
You saw how much of a distance they were away from the store, and look at you, girl.
And also, they don't have a car full of gasoline, like, right next to a building
That's on fire.
that's on fire, yeah.
Notice she's also in scrubs, in case you guys didn't pick that up. She's the one who's going to be saving your life. Just remember that one. Good job, Karen.
That's why you work at Burger King! That's why you work at Burger King! Because $13 home!
So now she's insulting them because they actually have a job.
And common sense.
And, okay, whenever anybody badmouths, like, fast food or minimum wage workers or people that do these, work in these places, it's a million times. It's so hypocritical because she obviously enjoys the food. She goes there on some kind of regular basis, and so then she's going to call them out and she's going to humiliate them. She likes their product. She likes what they make. So why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, if anything, you'd go, oh man, you guys are cool. I like your food. But no, she's going to degrade them and try to humiliate them somehow, because let's back up. The only thing that they did was try to help her. That's all they've done. And she can't think of anything other than herself. What point have you made, Karen? That's why they work at Burger King, because they're smart and they know when the building's on fire and they're trying to help you. What was their crime? She's using that they work at Burger King against them somehow. Like that's sums it up. You're stupid. That's why you work at Burger King. Okay. You make 13 an hour, and then she flips them off. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's nuts. So that's Karen example 2. But wait, there's one more.
We have the best Karen at the end because it makes me feel good.
Because
it's the feel good Karen.
Yeah, this Karen actually gets her up comments.
Yes,
she doesn't just lose a flip flop.
it's the best Karen.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Yay! Is that my tip?
That's your tip.
Yay! Thank you. Put it up on.
Wait. Well, we gotta back up a little bit first. Okay. The burning poop. Okay, so then we have. She wanted some of that fire grilled taste.
Yeah.
They do advertise like open flame or something, right?
Charbroiled.
Charbroiled. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Flame broiled.
Yeah, that's it. The flame broiled.
She ordered it her way. You guys are the best. You've seen Kids Bop Karen. Do you know what that is, Amanda?
No, I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I have a feeling it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we have what is that? Escamono Phono for $1.99. Karens are the embodiment of entitled.
And you are the embodiment of awesome. Bless you.
I'll make sure that $1.99 goes to the kid. All right, so
Dance of Happy.
The Karen wants what the Karen wants. We have another.
We're talking about the Karens. That's not a Karen. That's a Pamela.
We're 2 Karens down, and we got one.
We got one more Karen to go.
We got one more Karen to go.
We played the Dunkin' Donuts Karen. We played the Burger King Karen, and now we're going to do the McDonald's Karen.
This is hilarious because listen to this. These are your type of jokes. So we have she wanted it. She wanted some of that fire grilled taste. She ordered it her way. Flame broiled.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, this is funny. Wait.
Male has built up resistance?
Yeah, he's built up a resistance to Taco Bell. Yes. I think you do have to eat it on a regular basis, otherwise.
And you got to order a Baja Blast with it, or you're not really living.
Yeah, and if you don't build up a tolerance, it is a Baja Blast that goes south.
I love Taco Bell.
Me too. You and me both.
And so does Malin. Okay. Oh, cool. We got another super chat. No. The T-Bears have sworn off Burger King.
Too much food poisoning.
Yeah. So we don't really give Burger King our money. I try to give Taco Bell as little of my money, but sometimes I get overridden by the family here. Because you guys do like Taco Bell.
Is so
I like
good.
the Mexican pizza. All these people talk about cultural appropriation. It's called a Mexican pizza.
But they got rid of the
Mexi
Mexi Melt. That
You-
was the best one ever.
If y'all like the Mexi Melts, because obviously I work next to the Taco Bell, they said get the cheesy roll up with beef and pico de gallo. Same thing.
But you're right. The Maxi Melt is pretty good, and it doesn't hurt you too bad. And you guys, if you do have a problem with Taco Bell, I have worked out the formula. Stay away from the sauce because that's the ingredient. That stuff will go right through you.
I still think Taco Bell needs to listen to me for a Halloween special, like the Chalupa Cabra.
Chalupa Cabra.
Oh, the Chalupa Cabra for Halloween?
Then
Yeah.
they sell the Chalupa Cabra.
Yeah.
I also had an idea
a mastermind.
for Starbucks at a because you know they have the Starbucks at Disneyland. They should have opened one up in the Star Wars land called Jabba the Cup, and they sell Chewbacca-chinos.
Chewbacca-chinos. There you go.
Money making idea. Any Disney execs in the
What's wrong with
comments?
Disney? They're leaving money on the table. So Eskimono Phono for $1.99. Thank you so much. The Impossible Burger needs to burn down.
What's the Impossible Burger?
It's the fake beef burger. It's that synthetic beef
Oh,
for vegans and vegetarians.
it's not good. I've never.
What is it
had
like?
that.
Soy? It's like a soy patty. What is that stuff?
Kind of, yeah. It's like genetically modified soy, I think, that makes it taste like beef. They like isolated a gene inside soy that makes it taste like beef. I've tried it. I've tried Impossible Meat before at Del Taco.
Was it good?
It was okay.
It was okay.
The thing is, wasn't it always kind of maybe it's like an urban myth that Taco Bell was always soy meat, like for decades, right? That they said it's like soybean.
Soylent Green.
Soylent Green is people.
Yes.
Haha, Jabba the Cup. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm a genius.
Veggie
No one
burger.
sees it.
I'm not saying veggie burgers are horrible. I just won't try them.
Also, coffee shops for like Christmas, they should have on their cup instead of like Merry Christmas, just say soy to the world.
Soy to the world.
What
Yes.
is Im-
I avoid COVID by
Oh.
eating the Impossible Bat.
Oh, jeez.
Also, I had an idea for a Frappuccino called Livin' La Vida Mocha. Nobody listens to me.
You should write Bob's Burgers. You could come up with all those crazy Bob's Burgers.
Exactly. The burger of the day, the coffee of the day.
Yeah, the coffee of the day. So Spirits Cars. Oh, we already read that, but I thought I'd highlight it. And so D Geekart gave us a link.
I'm gonna have to watch that later.
Yeah, we'll watch that later. You guys
Kids Bop Karen?
check that out. Yeah, that's the theme of the show is Karen's. And then Amanda said Kevin, and then Kevin Thompson said I'm one of the good Kevins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
agree.
tips his baristas.
He
Yeah.
says that it's best to stay soy free.
Soy boy.
I agree.
I do love straight soybeans.
Haha, somebody liked my Livin' La Vida Mocha.
Oh,
I like you.
You're good for the show. We get super chats.
Here's for the puns.
Amanda's
Yes.
going to be a regular on the show. Thank you so much, Eskimono Phono.
I like you. Follow my art page on Instagram at Manti Motionless Art. I'll like you even more.
I haven't had Wendy's for a bit. I'll tell you, I think
I like
Wendy's
Wendy's.
is
Wendy's
good.
smells like old people.
Wendy's is good. No, it's because they have carpet.
It smells like old people.
No, it's because they have carpet
Wait a
and
minute. We're old people.
I know, and it smells like old people.
no, the place is one of the only fast food restaurants that has carpet, and
It's a bad move. Thank you, Dave.
It is a bad move. It makes it look dressier. It makes it look nicer, but it also holds the smells. So I
Right.
think that's their flaw there.
And you,
But the meat is never frozen. It's always fresh and it's delicious.
Yeah, and it has a weird texture.
and
because
you've
it's old.
said that
No.
any of these little places that have milk, like
Oh, yeah, because they got the Frosties.
Frosties, that
Ooh,
dairy smells.
Well, let mom make her point. Yeah. Okay, if you don't clean those shake machines and they're dairy, those things can smell too. So sometimes if you smell something a little rancid, it's probably the shake machine. Wait a minute. Arby's meat is liquid that they pour into a cooker, then slice it.
liquid meat.
Are you kidding? Is that true?
I'll have to Google it. But I'm excited because we're talking about the Wendy's Frosties. You can make one at Starbucks. Get a mocha frappuccino, sub out the whole milk that goes in it, replace it with heavy cream. You're welcome. Make it a cream-based frap so there's no coffee. It'll taste better, trust me. And then put 1 pump of vanilla in it. You are welcome.
We have COVID carpets. You guys are on fire, man. Oh man, we got another super chat. You guys are heating it up.
Yes!
We have Spectrum Ball, $5. Absolutely effing. What is that? F impossible. Oh yeah, Impossible Burger. I need my ground animal remains grilled. Yes, I concur with that. And what did we have last night? We had
Burgers.
no. It was Kobe beef burgers, and it was not frozen. It was fresh. So
They
those were delicious.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I truthfully do not like my homemade hamburgers.
Like Kobe beef.
But when I took a bite, I actually went, oh, wow, this is good.
Thank you. That's my art. Follow it. I'm having a sale right now, 20% off.
Would you stop?
Hey.
Why do you do the karate like 20% off? Like you're gonna karate chop somebody. Well, thank you so much, Spectrum Ball. I appreciate that. Let's
Red Robin. Someone put Red Robin.
Oh,
Wait,
I
where
love
was
Red
that?
Right there. Right where.
Oh,
underneath.
yum.
Red Robin.
Oh,
Yum.
yes, Shinobi Raccoon. You know what? We should go this weekend because they may be open.
Oh, because when you put
That freckled lemonade.
Swiss cheese and avocado, I'm telling you, that thing just sings.
Wait. All deli meat is liquefied, solidified, then sliced?
Really?
I don't think so. Like sometimes when they slice the ham, you can see like the fat. You can see the textures in the meat.
Maybe it's cheap meat that he's talking about, like
So
the deli
really?
lunch meat.
So like boar's head?
Not boar's
'Cause
head,
I
that's
love
good.
boar's head.
I don't know. Maybe some of it is. I wouldn't put it past like Oscar Mayer or like some of that. Like I can't eat that. I can't eat that stuff.
Little cocktail weenies.
Okay, we're off to Karen's. Dad, put up the McDonald's Karen.
Wait, the McDonald's. Oh, okay,
The
yeah.
McDonald's.
We're getting off topic, but the super chats are coming in.
Thank you. She's karate chopping the prices.
Sheldon Martin comes through.
Well,
Hi-ya! Someone wrote, I just followed Mandy and I like the Elvira. I'll be right back.
Okay, so she's gonna go do something. I don't know what she's gonna do.
it's hard to tell.
Art to join the next Jack show with the food challenge. Hell yeah, I'll go do it. I like the Jack show. I think it's hilarious. Was it on the Jack show or was it on one of Malin's or what the hell was it? Or maybe it was on Cecil's when they had the alligators. They were talking about the alligators and they showed the alligator attack inside the pool. Holy shit, that gave me nightmares. Tell them I have nightmares about alligators.
Yes, not as much as snakes.
Snakes, yeah. Okay.
Art has this special sound when he sees a snake. It's I.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Hey,
But it wouldn't be Pamela. It wouldn't be a YouTube show with Pamela if she wasn't going to embarrass me or put me, in the spotlight here. But then you have to say I killed the shit out of those things.
Dad, you pushed me out of the way once when there was a snake.
And then I killed it.
No,
I
you
pushed you
didn't.
out of the way to save your life. Okay, wait. Before I always get crazy. Yeah, we'll show those. Art to Joe. Oh, I already said that. Thank you so much for the $1.99. Okay, so wait. Let's give you. Okay, get in there. Or here, I'll do it. Okay. So these are the ones that are 20% off?
Yes.
Okay, so we got Michelle Pfeiffer. We have Elvira, The Haunted Hills.
Love that movie. It's terrible.
Is that a swinging pendulum?
Yeah, because it's in the movie.
It's a blade, right?
Yeah.
Those things are
Chops you
creepy.
in half.
Yeah.
Slowly, it torments you, then chops you in half. Wait.
We went the wrong way.
Oh, and then we have Spider-Man.
Yes.
And these are all on watercolor boards. So listen, this is substantial.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
would
used the good watercolor.
it wouldn't make that sound if it wasn't. So yeah, these are beautiful. And this one actually comes with a little extra on the back.
Oh yeah, because I was using it as a study for a painting.
So yeah, you guys go check out
That Spider-Man actually looks three-dimensional.
Amanda's paintings. Wait,
I
I'm
have
trying to get all three of them in the
I do
shot
have
at one
to
time.
brag on the kid. At the college she went to, which was Laguna College of Art and Design, they only had one watercolor course because they're all about oils. So her very first watercolor course, the one and only there, she won an award for it. It is a spire of Notre Dame
On fire.
when it was burning.
There has to be a twist with Amanda, always a twist. So Shinobi Raccoon says, go with Boar's Head for all deli meats.
I like
Yes.
Oh,
Boar's Head.
Boar's Head is phenomenal.
Yes.
Someone just wrote still.
So, hey, Eddie. What's up? Oh,
Sup?
poor, look at Eddie, lost a tooth. Your wife called you out. Yeah, you know what? She is the sweetest thing, but when she gets a crowd, I think she feels like there's safety in numbers, and then she'll throw me under the bus. She does it every time.
I got
Like
that
at
from-
dinner parties, whatever, you know.
I do the same thing to my boyfriend. Like
I-
one night I went out to say goodbye to him and we have owls here. And he heard an owl hoot and he got scared and he pushed me. He goes, what was that? And I was like, great, thanks. And he'll spin the story. He goes, I didn't push you. I was pushing you close to the house so you could go inside because I didn't know what the sound was. And I was like, dude, it's an owl. But he got scared. He went, oh, does Mandy know Olivia's art? Yes.
Wait,
I do.
slow
I have
down,
her art
okay?
books. I have her-
Kevin, you have them. Those are my books.
No,
That you,
I bought it at Comic Con, and then
Yes,
I asked you to buy me a painting of hers because it was only $70 for Christmas, and you went, "You don't need that. That's not good artwork." And I mean, that's great artwork.
I did not say that. You're making stuff up. But Kevin says he has an original Pamela
Oh,
T-Bear
her stick
original.
figure?
How the hell did that happen,
Oh,
Kevin?
Kevin, would you like a Mandy T-Bear original?
You guys are horrible.
Hey, I deal with Karens all day long. I need to market myself so I can stop working at a coffee shop.
Yeah, and I tried to get Amanda into who came before Olivia's.
Starts with an A. Why can't I remember?
It's what is his name? I have some.
Alvarado?
Maybe he did the Candio album cover, so that's definitely where Olivia is getting her art style from. So if anybody knows the artist that did the Cars Candio album cover, that's the artist. I have one of his books here, and so I turned you on to him first, and then you went Olivia.
Yeah, and I found Olivia through my friend. I'm friends with the model Masumi Max, and she's modeled for Olivia a lot. I love those two when they make art.
You know what's
together.
cool is Olivia is now posting her process, so it's really cool. Have you seen her? It's like ink, and she's got that fat brush, and she just turns it to the side and she just moves it around.
She's awesome.
She like inks like if it's leather, she just boop, 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 she just works her way down with that big old fat brush.
She's awesome.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's all in the movement, man, and she definitely masters that.
Someone said Olivia who? I'll be right back.
Zach Bradley, not going to lie, that was really good impression of you, Art. Now I'm gonna have to turn on you, Zach. Like, what is this? Like, we hate Art Hour. Like, what is this?
Someone said who? This one. And that's my friend. Lydia. Buy this book.
The American Geisha.
Yes.
Geisha.
There's an Elvira one in here too, I think.
Olivia who? Oh, come on, Geek Art. You know who.
Everyone knows Olivia.
Everyone knows. Well, go find my other book that is. It's not Alphonse Mucha.
No, it's not Muka.
What is it?
But it starts with an A. Where's the Elvira in here?
Okay, so you guys got to help out. Candio album cover. Yeah, he's like 50s. Was it 50s? 60s that he was painting. And Olivia takes it up like a couple notches.
I don't see anything with an A.
Amanda probably still has it in her room.
No. I don't think so. And then Elvira.
Well, here. Let me show it off.
I didn't realize she doesn't have.
Oh, she doesn't have clothes on.
But-
Okay.
Elvira.
So Eskimo Phono, which I love to say, if you win the lottery, that movie car, would you get the Black Beauty?
Oh,
If-
I would get the Cobra from Cobra, so I could write on the license plate Scandal Jackson.
Oh.
Candlestick.
Candlestick man.
Oh, that man! I'll tell you, that is an oldie. So that's from what?
The 90s, early 90s.
And what was it called?
Cobra.
It was called Cobra, and he
Yeah.
drove
A
a
Cobra.
Shelby Cobra, right?
Yeah.
So is that why it was
And-
called Cobra?
And he was
No, the organization was called Cobra too, right?
yeah. But he was awesome in that.
Yeah, and who was that guy? He was some kind of he was the American Ninja guy, right? The
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah, but I forget his name.
Put on the Kevin.
Wear the Batman cowl and get in the Batmobile. Yeah, I would probably buy. There's a lot of replica Batmobiles. I probably couldn't afford the original, so I'd probably buy a replica. But I could purchase a Black Beauty. I could get that, so that'd be cool. Olivia did a Betty Page art.
Mhm.
Yeah, she does.
That's the
She
lady.
does a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Put on
Oh, that's it. Michael Dudikoff,
Yes, yes.
American Ninja. Yeah. Yeah, there was a show. What was it? What was that guy? He did the A-Team and all those action shows. That Stephen J. Canal.
Oh,
So he had a slew of these type of shows, and so it was Cobra, and I think it lasted 2 seasons.
well, now do not diss A-Team, because then we'll have fighting words.
Yeah, Pamela loves it.
I love the A-Team.
Yeah.
I tell you, Howling Mad was just
Oh.
the best thing ever.
Hey Pamela, we have Cedric in the chat. Hello, Art. This is Cedric.
Hey,
Just stopped by to say hi. And I think you live in our area, man. You got to come by. We could do an art stream or something like that at the studio here.
I think someone said that they saw me at Starbucks in the comments.
Well, I thought you weren't supposed to tell everybody where you
I
were.
never said I worked there. I said that they saw me.
Uh-oh. She doesn't work there. You did mention it earlier though.
I never said the words. I said coffee shop.
You said Starbucks.
I never did.
Yes, you did.
I said a recipe that you can have at Starbucks, but people know.
Okay, you alluded.
I alluded.
People
that to
know. People know. Things are getting rough out there. Buy the tumbler. If you're buying Batmobiles, it comes with a motorcycle. Hell yeah. What is this right here?
yes.
Was it Arthur
No,
Brown?
no.
Sketch
I think it
therapy?
was sketch therapy.
Yeah, it's Arthur Brown,
Yeah.
right?
Your daughter must get a good looks. Mother.
No, I don't. I no.
I'm gonna come out of the screen, and I'm gonna take my frustration out on Arthur Brown, the Uncanny Kodiak. Yeah, thanks for that insult. That was sweet. Nothing but love. I can feel it. It's just
Bring it on.
it's
Bring it
bowling me over right now, you guys. You guys suck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we've teased the ultimate.
The fast food talk is not over. Put on the Karen. The last Karen.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, the last Karen.
See, this is what I live with, you guys.
Oh, my God,
Pamela
get ready
tells
for
me
work
no when I
soon.
say this, and then she says when I'm trying to say it. I'm telling you, I get no
Put
respect.
on the Karen.
What
Put
is- what is
on
that?
the
What is
last
that?
Karen.
Was that Henry Youngman? What was that guy?
No, Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect. Like, you got to have your tie and you do this. What was it that you were pointing at, Amanda? What?
I like that one that we were just on.
Which
The-
one?
The White Castle burgers referred as gut grenades. Have you ever had a deep fried one? But have you tried the deep fried one from the fair? And it has a Krispy Kreme donut in it. So it's a White Castle burger sandwich between 2 Krispy Kreme donuts, deep fried. You're welcome.
Yeah, White
Oh,
Castle.
that's a heart attack waiting to
No,
happen.
it sounds horrible too.
It's good.
We did have White Castle when we went back east, right? And then we ate at Hardee's as well. So
Hardee's,
they have
yeah.
Hardee's and White Castle. The one place that I know you guys in Texas and stuff love, what was it called?
Rudy's.
Whataburger.
Oh, I hate Whataburger.
So you guys love Whataburger. I think Texas, it's like our In-N-Out, like a Whataburger. But I don't know, Amanda. I would like to try a Whataburger.
A Whataburger?
A Whataburger.
Waterloo?
If it was
Fresh.
fresh, because we had it, they brought it to the con and it was cold, but it looked like it had all the good ingredients.
I
And then,
do have to say, though, that Texas, you guys have the best food.
yeah, Rudy's, it's a chain, right? But it's
Yeah.
like a gas station or something, or it looks like a gas station.
Yeah,
Right?
it is a gas station.
And they have,
Yeah, I couldn't believe you guys called me and told me about loving eggs with the butter dripping out the.
yeah, in Texas, they have like breakfast tacos, right? They're soft tacos.
Filled
And-
with butter and bacon.
Yeah, and then even Whataburger, I think, because we
They
eat
had
their
it.
morning breakfast menu, right? And they had It wasn't as good as Rudy's, but they had something similar, right,
Well,
with
yeah.
the butter.
My favorite Texas story, though, was we were at a con, and one of my friends, she was a cosplayer that was also at the con, she's like, have you guys eaten yet? And we said, no, we haven't. And she goes, awesome, I'll be back in an hour. She drove all the way, I guess it was her family's restaurant, and she got us a pound of brisket, fresh smoked brisket.
Oh, that's right. That was in Texas.
Uh-huh.
It was just a slab of meat,
Yeah,
right?
she just came back with a huge pound of meat, and she goes, eat up, guys. And it was so good. She's like, it's my family's restaurant. She's like, I'm not letting you guys leave Texas without trying some real barbecue.
It was really good.
It was fantastic. I will always remember that as being like the best
What was
meal.
the name?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't remember. I'd plug it. I'll try to plug it. I'll message her and get the name of the.
Okay, so I borrow ideas as saying Ban Mandy from Texas. I don't know why. Maybe because you didn't like Whataburger.
I don't like Whataburger, but
But then we have Whataburger is all right. That's
it's
not
aight. It's
that
not all right. It's aight.
it's aight. Okay, and so then we have Whataburger absolutely sucks. So these aren't endorsements, good endorsements for Whataburger.
I think maybe if you guys had it fresh, you might have a different taste.
Okay, Hardee's is pretty good. The sourdough bun is good. We only ate. It was in Ohio or something, right? Or Pennsylvania or something.
I don't remember because we were driving around a lot.
Yeah.
But,
All right, we're gonna get to the Karen.
Honest, the current
Brisket is love.
brisket is love.
Never had a Whataburger. I don't know if it's back east or if it's just Texas. I think there might be back east too. I think I've heard people talk about it.
So the best burger we've ever had was in Missouri at BRGR.
Oh my gosh!
I have dreams about that burger.
We ate there 2 nights in a row. We brought everybody from the con over there,
I
right?
conned them into going.
oh, ba-dum-bum.
So you got what is it, Jonathan Glapion? You got
I got
Kevin.
everybody.
Yeah, you got everybody from the con to go over there,
It was awesome.
and they did not doubt it after that. So they were glad they
Oh,
went.
awesome.
In-N-Out is king. Yes, it's
Now,
Burger
see,
King.
I am not an In-N-Out fan.
Yeah,
Well,
when you said
you're not
that-
American either.
I think my smell buds must be different than everyone
Okay,
else's.
Hardee's is Carl's Jr., isn't it? It might be owned by them, but I don't think
I don't
it's
know
the
if
same menu.
It might be Burger King.
Yeah, it doesn't taste as
Yeah.
Carl's Jr. is a little bit better, I think.
Hardee's might be Burger King.
Freddy's Burgers, where's Freddy's Burgers at? Are pretty good too. There's a Bob's Burger over by Art Supply Warehouse.
It's actually so good.
It's really good. Yeah, it's a little mom and pop. I think they might be. There's like these mom and pops around California, and I think they're owned by Greek people.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
they put, because we have one over here too, and they put something else in the meat. There's another ingredient in there, and it just takes the burger up a notch. And so that Bob's Burger, is that in
Westminster.
Westminster? Yeah.
So good. Put on the current.
Freddy's for the super thin burgers is all right. I think we're kind of fans of thinner burgers here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're gonna do this. Okay,
Thank
we're
you.
caught up.
It's the Karen that makes me feel good inside.
Okay. Because justice is served in this video.
Justice is served. It's awesome.
Justice will be served. Okay, so this is a McDonald's. You know what I don't like about this? I don't like this box on the floor. That's probably got some kind of food in it.
Don't think about it too hard. Just pay attention to the right side of the screen and that Karen in the white.
Right over here. Okay. So this camera is kind of blurry. Do we have sound?
No, there's no sound.
Okay, so Karen voiced something. She walked off, and
That's
then
her food.
she's got her food now. I thought it was through the drive-through.
No, so she got her food through the drive-thru. I read the story. There was something wrong with it, so she comes back inside with the food.
Okay, so she's got the food from the drive-through. Okay,
well,
so she's not happy. She brings all of it back, not just like whatever the problem was. She brings all the food back. That's a lot of food,
Yeah,
man.
it is. Look at all them Happy Meals.
Okay, so she's waiting for a manager. It looks so this all kind of seems legit up to this point. Okay, so now we have a manager. Look at this guy's face. He's like, what
Ugh.
is going on? He's about to see some shit go down.
There he is. It's gonna be awesome.
So that's the time. Okay, so somebody edited these videos.
Yeah, because she had been waiting, I guess, for 20 minutes to get.
Well, that's
Service.
too long.
That is too long. I feel for her up until this point, but then she starts screaming and cussing. I read the thingy. She's like going off on these people.
Well, why did they wait 20 minutes?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's
That I don't know.
horrible customer service.
But then she like takes it to the next level. Look,
Okay, that's
that's wrong.
I would just say, can you give me my money back, and then just drive off, and then get like management so you can file a complaint. But yeah, I mean, when you take it to a physical level, I mean, verbal abuse is really bad, you guys. But physical level, you can't do this. Okay, so she threw food at the manager off screen, right?
mhm.
And now she's throwing all of it.
Yeah.
She's like, take that.
Well, look.
All
pause
right, all right, you guys. It's kind of blurred. It blends with the background, but that blends with the
right
background.
there.
That's a blender.
So the manager chucks a blender at her.
All right. So yeah. This is, I don't know, justice, I guess.
It makes me feel good.
So Karen goes down.
Well, you're not expecting to be smacked across.
Well,
the
you
face
should
with
after you
blender.
throw food at somebody's face.
Yeah, that's very childish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Look at her,
Oh
she
man,
slides
look at
a
her,
little
man.
bit.
She ragdolled. Look at that. Okay, so here's the whole thing. You talk about immediate feedback.
Oh man, she gets messed up too from what I read online. Like broke her nose.
Well,
and
I think
stuff.
there's a shot of it. Yeah.
They're both childish.
Oh yeah, completely. But
Oh, there's a little kid there. Boom.
she goes down, man.
Looked
Wait,
like
wait.
he-
I thought there was a shot of her with this.
No,
stitched
not in
nose.
this video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it either cut her or broke her nose. But this is why don't ever escalate things to a physical level, you guys, because it will end this way. Very few people will allow this to happen without some kind of retribution.
Especially these days. When I was telling Amanda, when I was growing up, we were taught you turn the other cheek,
Yeah.
and you walk away. But nowadays, people don't turn the other cheek.
This always reminds me of the Bill Burr joke.
Can't hit women.
You can't hit women, and this is why I think they feel like they can escalate things at this point because they don't know what it's like to be hit. And if you guys have any hate mail, send it to Bill Burr, not me, because I didn't make that joke up.
He didn't make it, but
But I tell you right now, if this woman had been punched prior, maybe she wouldn't have taken it to this level.
you got a point.
Yeah.
As a woman, I
Both.
support that message.
Both of them were just childish beyond belief.
I tell you though, if I did everything in my power, did a shoe come off? Wait
I
a
think
minute.
so.
Did a shoe come off?
I think so. She's probably wearing slides.
Yeah, she's wearing flip flops. So man, he knocked her right out of her boots. She flew right out of her shoes. But yeah, very few times, if you're physical with somebody, will it not end in another altercation? Because that's just kind of how people are. And if you're going to be verbal, that's one thing. But even that, just file a complaint. Go to management, offer a complaint, and then deal with it in that way. Don't escalate things to this point.
Well, yeah, I mean,
After all, it's just food.
well, that's what we always say about the stories that Amanda comes home with.
Just
It's a-
coffee.
It's a cup of coffee.
I want to see the shoe fly off. Okay, it must. Oh, is that it right there? That's the shoe right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it knocked her right out of her shoes, man. This is the fun part when you analyze the videos. I wish we could see that guy, though, get whacked. Because remember that one, they got it all on tape where that woman threw her tray and food at that big woman, and she comes out from behind the counter and beats the snot out of her, and then she picks up a chair, and then she just grabs a chair from that woman, like, you know, you better use that thing because I'm gonna grab it from you and use it against you. Yeah, you guys, this is over a cheeseburger. This is over a cheeseburger. And like, what's his name from Lethal Weapon? They F you in the drive-thru. Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci's character. They F you in the drive-thru. They will always F you in the drive-thru, you guys. Check your order before you drive off.
But that's.
Wait, did that guy go to the phone? This guy right here with the stripe on his shirt?
Maybe.
Did he start calling Johnny Law, or was he already on the phone?
I've never once called police on a customer. A few times I probably.
He was on the phone. He had it tucked
Yeah.
between his chin.
He's
Yeah.
talking to his wife. Oh, you want the Big Mac with holy
Crap! This woman just got knocked out of her shoes from a blender.
hey, honey, I think I'm gonna have to call you back. But you want the large fry with that, right? And the Coke? Okay, got it. Thank
And
you.
then this guy actually says, "You know, whatever you guys give me, it's fine. I
Yeah,
just don't
okay,
want.
okay.
I don't want any violence. Just don't throw a blender at me. I'll take if you give me a Big Mac and I ordered a quarter pounder. It's okay. It's all right.
Just back away, man.
Look at this, the Karen phenomenon. All right, let's watch this all the way through, and then we'll let Amanda go.
I have 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes where I have to go start getting ready for work.
So she came back in. They must have said something to her, right? Because if this was all through the drive-thru, she went up earlier and then said something about the order. And so then this guy must have called her bluff and said, well, I need to see it. So then she brings all of it in. And you can't hear it. That's the problem, because he could be saying some crappy stuff to her.
He could.
Yeah.
So I don't know why the time is relevant.
It's because she waited 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So there's 20 minutes. So
Which
now
is horrible.
It's unreasonable.
Yes, it is.
that's completely unreasonable. Yeah, especially if it's drive-through, because she expected a quick transaction.
right.
Okay. So she had opened the bag, so she must have been showing him something. So she may not be a true Karen. She may be a partial Karen. Okay, then she throws it at him. Okay.
Yeah, that's when it gets.
So it's not only
Childish.
that. It's not okay. So it's not only the one bag, but then she decides that she's going to throw all of them, and then the blender to the face, and then as she goes down, the flip flop goes flying, and then that guy's like, "What the hell? Whoa, whoa, whoa!" No, he didn't have a phone. He must have got some food in his face from the blender. Because he rubs his cheek. So he must have got some food.
This reminds me of a Karen that we had about maybe a year ago. I still remember because she came through a drive-thru and said she wanted a vanilla milkshake. Well, we don't serve milkshakes. So I told her that we have something similar that I can give her, but it's not a milkshake. So she goes, okay, give me that. And so she took a drink of it in the drive-thru and she goes, oh, this is terrible. This is not a milkshake. And I said, well, we don't serve milkshakes. We have fraps. Like, what to tell you, it's two different things. She got so angry. She goes, I know you can make me a milkshake. I don't understand why you're not giving me a milkshake right now. What did I do to you? And I was like, we don't have milkshakes. I can't give you a milkshake because we don't have milkshakes. She got so angry, she threw her drink on the ground and she goes, you are going to go and make me a milkshake right now. I was like, can't make you one. Have a nice day.
We don't have the ingredients. How can I make you something out of nothing?
Yeah, we don't serve those. I don't know what to tell you. My favorite thing.
I don't know about this, you guys. Sean Connery was correct. Sometimes they need a good slap. I don't know. Slippers. Aha, got it. She didn't have enough time to turn the other cheek, so she landed on her butt cheeks.
Mhm.
Her shoe came off. Yeah. Oh, on to bigger and better things. Thank you so much. Yeah, go back, Chrono Mechanics. We promise not to throw anything at you. Bill Burr. Joke lace the in the truth. Yeah, I think there is a little bit of truth to that. But yeah, don't hit anybody. It's not a good
Although I
thing.
do like it when he was talking about how Nia punched him on her birthday.
TKO at McD's. Slow-mo the fall. It is kind of slow-mo. Yeah. Yeah, I think there will be a lawsuit. Yeah, I think that I don't know, man. She escalated it, but I'm not sure that it will hold up when he throws a blender at her. So
No, definitely.
I do love some of the stories that you tell.
Oh, like the Karen I had last night who told me to go wake up a sleeping hobo in the parking lot because it was making her and her children uncomfortable. And I said I wasn't going to go wake up the sleeping hobo because I didn't want to get attacked. And she was like, fine, well, you're going to call the police. I'm like, nope, I'm not calling the police on a sleeping hobo.
You call the police.
Sorry.
You have the problem.
And then I had a mistake. And then after I hung up the phone, everyone in my Starbucks coffee shop was like, oh, what was that? And I said, oh, this lady told me to call the police on some homo. And then they went, what? And I went, hobo, not hobo.
yeah, so she probably, everybody in the chat saying that she's got a pretty good lawsuit,
She does.
even though she started it. But I guess you can defend yourself, but you can't attack.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, they would have to prove that he was defending himself by throwing the blender.
Yeah, because I mean, getting food thrown at you is not going to hurt like getting smacked in the face with a blender.
Yeah. This is JFK and Artist Costner. Back to the left, back to the
I
left.
mean, I did have that guy.
The
throw a
magic
bagel
bullet.
at me.
It was the magic bullet. It was the magic blender.
No,
You had what, Amanda? I'm
I
sorry.
had a bagel thrown at me. I ducked, but I'm pretty sure that would have hurt. Bagels are kind of solid.
White in a fast food restaurant doing this. Yeah, at White Castle. Let's just keep the white theme going.
the one story that I loved is the couple that pulled up to your drive-through and asked for a few minutes without knowing that you guys can see them.
We can see you through the camera at every Starbucks drive-through. The best part of that story
Yeah.
was it was the girl in the driver's seat, guy in the passenger seat. So I had walked away because I was like, okay, they need a minute. I'm going to do some stuff. 5 minutes goes by. I'm like, what are they doing? So I go over to look at the camera. He had climbed over the center console and was laying on her lap. He was on her, and they were making out. And I called all my friends over, and we're looking at
You
this.
gotta see this. You
They
gotta
were
see
like,
this.
this is great. Like, this is fantastic. And we're making fun of him. And finally, my friend was like, okay, I've had enough. And he goes over the last week and goes, yes, girl, get it. And she goes, oh my gosh, you can see us. And we're like, yeah, we've been seeing you do this for like 5 minutes. This is so
Yeah.
funny. She comes up to the window and she's all red. And she goes, I didn't know you could see us. I'm sorry. It was just so romantic. You told me I could get whatever you wanted. And I said, girl, you got a grande? Really?
Maybe she got what she wanted. You never know.
Just saying.
I can't judge. Thank you so much, super sticker. What is that? Fernie? Finra Fire.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
Finra
from
Fire.
Harry Potter? Is it one of the
Finra Fire.
I don't know. I was thinking Faramir. Boromir.
Thank you so much for the $1.49. I do appreciate it. This is cool, man. That's probably your work.
No,
Get
that's
in
me
here.
telling me I have to start getting ready for. I'm just gonna like scoot up to the side, get changed, and then.
Okay, and now I'll wrap it up, and you can say goodbye to all. Yeah, these are crazy stories. Like I said, you guys, she usually comes home every night and just is pretty much just
Mostly crying.
emotionally distraught, and then Pamela and I have to kind of prop her back up, and then in the morning we crack jokes about it, but at the moment it's not that funny. Yeah, people are crazy. I saw one I wanted to answer because I did have an answer for it. It was like in the day, I bet restaurants weren't like this. And I worked these jobs when I was a kid, and they weren't like this. You did have problems with people, but it wasn't the level of entitlement like this. This is a whole new level. I never had even anybody throw food or yell at me. I mean, most of the time it would be like, we have a problem, you take care of the problem, and if you don't take care of the problem the way they want it, then you just refund the money. But I never had anybody act this way because I worked these jobs, Did you ever have? Well, you served. You were a waitress.
Yeah, I was, but not in. I worked supper clubs. Yeah, it was. I never had problem. The most trouble I ever had was I had 3 people, and 2 in uniform, and 1 was not, and so the gentleman who wasn't snapped his fingers at me, even though I was just standing,
Over
like
here.
2 feet away. And so I walked over to him and I pointed to my name tag and I said, "Do you know how to read?" And he looked at me and he goes, "Well, of course I do." And I said, "This is my name. I'm not a dog." And so later he got up and went to the restroom, and one of the other people called me over and they said, "Do you know who he is?" And I said, "No, but I felt that was very rude." And she goes, "He is the most decorated general in the whole United States Army." And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry.
You don't snap your fingers
you
at
don't
people.
snap your fingers at your food
Yeah,
server."
you say "excuse me" or something like that to try to get at people's attention if you don't know their name, but you don't snap fingers.
Right.
And that was in Washington. That's why there was like a general,
Yeah.
right?
And then he and his wife would come in all the time after that, and they always asked for me. And the first time he brought his wife, and I mean, these were old people, he said, "Honey, this is the little girl that yelled at me."
She's got some gumption. She's got a dig down. I like her spirit. I don't know, for some reason I talk like this when I talk about generals. He
That
probably
happened at my store.
Wait, let me read this real quick. I wonder if fast food joints had this kind of drama in the day when they were still new. I bet not. No, they did not. I worked a lot of these jobs where, like fast food jobs where you make, flip burgers and stuff like that. And yeah, I never, ever encountered anything like this. And I worked those jobs for many, many years. So it wasn't just like for 3 months or something like that. So go ahead, Amanda.
I'm brushing my teeth now.
You were brushing your teeth when you came in before. See, I
hadn't put the toothpaste in my mouth.
This is what I have to do.
But I'll try to talk loud. We had an employee who was like a natural redhead, this guy, and this customer was trying to get his attention instead of saying like "sir" or whatever. He just screamed, "Hey, fire crotch, remake my drink."
Oh, that's rude.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with people?
And he didn't let up. The whole time he was remaking the drink, he was like, "You know why, this drink is wrong?" And he was like yelling at me like, "Fire crotch, listen to me." And finally we had to ask him to leave because the guy was like on the verge of like throwing the drink at him.
Yeah, I think this Karen actually has a case. So I think Karen will do well in the McDonald's case because I think even though she did escalate it.
They were both childish.
That I think that the ultimate blame will be on him. He really was supposed to turn the other cheek.
Yes. Yeah.
And if it was the same guy, he looked like a manager too. So.
But man, he chucked that blender real good.
And also, she was damaged. Because I saw a picture, she had stitches across her cheek here. So I'm sure that Karen will have a pretty good case on her hands, especially since it was all documented.
Well, she did wait 20 minutes.
Yeah.
She had a reason to be upset.
Yes. But not to throw food
but
at
not
somebody.
to throw things. That's a toddler.
No. And who knows what was said? I have no idea what was said.
Right, we don't.
Who asked a 90-pound girl to wake up a hobo? Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not waking up a hobo.
No. Patrice O'Neill also had some great comedy bits about uppity women. He was black, so he got away with more than Bill Burr. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that stuff's pretty good too. Yeah, but I mean, comedy, let's make fun of everybody. You know what I mean? Like, as long as we're making fun of everybody, then there's no motivation to hurt anybody. That's why I like those South Park guys. They go like, we make fun of everybody.
And against the law.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether it's food or blenders or your flip flop. You don't throw.
Yeah, and I'm sure that they'll assess some kind of damage because I've been in lawsuits like that, and I was the one that was pressing the lawsuit. So they assess damage. So if she didn't throw anything, and she was just verbal and that guy threw, she would clean up. But she did escalate it, so it's just gonna come down to money. So she would probably have gotten more money if she didn't do that. So I'm sure that guy will be fired and that McDonald's will have to pay out. But she could have really cleaned up if she never threw that food.
Oh,
What
we
is
got a Karen last night, or was it 2 nights ago? They're all blurring together.
I don't think she has the money to sue, but the video is in Burger King control, and releasing it to humiliate a customer won't go well. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we ran out of cake pops. And so she came up to the window screaming at me, and she was like, "What do you mean you're out of cake pops? My children are crying because of you."
Really? I think they're crying because you're freaking. Because you told me she was freaking
And
out.
she was screaming and cussing at me, and she was like, "How dare you? My children deserve this." I was like, maybe your children need to learn a thing about disappointment. You need to.
And there's a Ralph's not far away. Just go buy them a whole cake.
Well, the same thing happened to me because I worked the day before Christmas and we ran out of snowman cookies. And she started screaming at me. She goes, "You're ruining my children's Christmas. You know that?" I'm like, well, maybe you should be a good mom and go to the store and, bake cookies with your kids.
Yeah, that's I was going to say a slight exaggeration. That is a major exaggeration. How do you go from my kid's a little disappointed, but it's okay, to you're ruining my kid's Christmas? This one act of not getting a sugar cookie is going to destroy their entire Christmas.
Just be a good mom. Like,
Also, what kind of Christmas were you going to provide for your kid? Were you just going to give them that one cookie and that was their whole Christmas?
Merry Christmas, Timmy.
Here you go, Timmy.
Here's a
Here's your
cookie
sugar cookie.
From an underpaid barista. Here's a cookie.
Undertipped, definitely. Magic bullet to blender. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start wrapping this up.
Yeah, I got a couple minutes. Let's see how I get harassed tonight.
That you were in. Good to see you.
Oh.
Good to see that your eyebrows haven't gone gray.
I made him gray.
Yeah, there's a little gray hair. That in comic books, yeah. Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, bah humbug. Weak generations, LOL. But you know what? The younger generation. I do think that we're entitled by the generation before. So if there's going to be blame, it's a multi-generational thing. So we're just reaping what we sow, right? So the younger generation that are acting out and that we're saying is entitled, were entitled by their parents.
Oh, I forgot about that. This woman came in, 7-year-old son, maybe. We had a new
It's
employee.
super effective.
It is. And he didn't know the difference between an iced green tea latte and a green tea frappuccino. Whatever, it happens. So I made a frap. And it has whipped cream on it. And she goes, "This isn't what I ordered." I said, "Awesome. What did you really order? I'll remake it for you. Keep the frap as like a, just try it." She went off. She started screaming at me and she goes, "This isn't what I ordered." And then she starts crying. And I was like, "Okay, I'm making you what you ordered. Calm down. Let me make what you ordered." And then she started slamming her hands against, like, we have the sneeze guards, and she started crying. And she goes, "Give me my green tea latte. All I want is my green tea latte." And at that point, I'm like, "Fine, I'm done with you." So I said, "You don't want the frap too? Awesome. I was going to let you have both." And then I called out free green tea frappuccino at the bar. And she started screaming. And she goes, "No, I wanted a latte." And we're like, "Yeah, I'm making it for you, lady." And then someone came up and took the frap because they saw the way she's acting. And then her son's like, "What the heck is going on?" But she was pounding the counter with her fist, screaming, "She won't give it to me. She won't give me my latte. She won't give it to me." I was like, "Dude, you're like in your 40s. Calm down. I'm making you your crap."
Yeah, they can't handle disappointment. They can't handle.
She was going to
Any of
get
the-
2 drinks.
Right.
Same with the dude who threw his frap
Yeah, but
against
it
the
wasn't.
building.
It wasn't what she wanted when she wanted. It's so specific. Everything is so specific nowadays that if you deviate from what they had set in their mind, they melt down completely. So there's no room for any kind of flexibility or any kind of understanding, because as soon as that disappointment switch has been flipped, it's done.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, blame me. No, Amanda's a great kid. Blame my wife.
Wait, what did I do?
You helped raise her.
I got the sassiness from her.
The sassiness. Yeah.
I'm
Freaking
a-
boomers.
I'm a sweet, quiet lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arf, arf.
She sure is. She's never gone off on me or any of it.
Instead of,
Just give them blenders.
yeah, just
Yeah.
It reminds me of Tangled with the.
the frying
The
pan.
frying pan.
I gotta
Yeah.
get me one of these.
Yeah, that's a great line. There was an X-Men that we did, and it was a bunch of villains coming into the X Mansion, and they're in the kitchen, and Nightcrawler grabs a frying pan with his tail and whacks one of the guys with the gun. It's pretty good, yeah.
Well, remember that Brandon Lee movie?
Oh, it was the
The
refrigerator
freezer
door.
It was the freezer door. The guy's
Yeah.
coming after him, and he opens it and
I
slams.
forget
it
that
in
kind of
his
fighting. That's that Jeff Amata, right? It's where you fight with
face. Anything.
with what's around you. Yeah. Those were some cool moves. I like fights like that. I also like the really visceral fights that are they seem realistic and practical, like the Born Identity movies, where he had the pin and killed the guy with the pin, and then they did that in Grosse Point Blank too. Yeah.
And then he goes to the guy and he goes, "Thanks for the pen."
Antifa need coffee too. We need the coffee too. Well, everybody needs their coffee because some of these coffee shops with drive-thrus did not close for the pandemic. So also just know, our brave daughter worked through all the pandemic and still took this kind of shit from people.
I got spit on more during this pandemic than I ever have before.
And they did it because they knew it would freak you out.
Yeah, this guy, because I wouldn't let him inside to use the bathroom because we had our lobby closed. He claimed I was a racist and then spit on the door. And I was like, dude, what's wrong with you?
Well, just recently, after you reopened, somebody coughed all over
I told
your.
that one. Karen coughed all over my crown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then they had to
Which
pull
had
all
to
that
be
stuff from the
thrown
shop.
away.
Get the hazmat suits out, and yeah. It's so funny because these are the same people that are like preaching, don't go outside, wear your mask, keep social distancing. And then they're the first ones, because you see it like that spit, that cough on things and they don't get their way. It's insane, man. Gun Fu. Yeah, use Gun Fu. What was that movie with Christian Bale? Wasn't that like Gun Fu? They did some weird.
Still like the gopher.
They could bend the bullet, right? They like if you kind of like you could put English on it, like your bowling or your shooting pool. You remember that movie?
Are you talking about the one with what's her name?
What was it called?
That crazy chick.
It was called Equilibrium.
No,
Yeah,
What's her name? Why can't I? Angelina Jolie.
yeah.
Bend
They
the
did.
bullet, yeah.
They did the same thing, but before they did that in what was that movie? I can't remember that movie. It was Equilibrium, and they could like. They did this thing where they put English on it, like they could spin the bullet and then it could like magically.
They tested that on MythBusters.
You can't do
You
it.
can't do it.
No, it'd probably just throw your arm back and just be incredibly inaccurate.
That was from
Equilibrium.
Wanted.
Wanted, yeah. Wanted was the
Yeah, Angelina Jolie.
yeah. The magic bullet just goes through all their heads and then hits her.
Oh, I don't know why it made me think of it. Y'all in the comments seen the new trailer for Bill and Ted?
I haven't seen it yet. Does it look good? They're at a wedding or something, right?
No.
Wait, I saw them in tuxedos or something. No?
Not
Maybe
sure.
there's two trailers
Yeah.
out.
Either way, it looks awesome. Just,
Go see it.
yes, please.
Oh, Gun Kata. I think that's what they called it. Yeah. And then, wait. Oh, for $1.99. Thank you, Spirits Car. Mandy, look up artist
Take a picture.
David, was it Stupakis?
Oh, now I
And
want to
Chet
watch Big
Zar.
Fat Greek Wedding. Karen Plakakis or whatever they called her in that. with her
Get out
Wonder
the
Bread.
Windex.
Yeah, with her eating her nice Wonder Bread sandwich. What is that? It's moussaka. It's moussaka.
It's
I love
oh
that
my
movie
gosh.
so much.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much, Spirits Car, for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice of you. I think we're kind of caught up, and so we should check out because the girls got to go take some
It's
abuse.
crazy.
Well, she did wear somebody's blood around her neck. Yeah.
She also cut off her boobs.
I like that Angelina went from like this extreme crazy woman to like respectable mom. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you read the magazines and stuff like that, it's like, look, she's crazy. You know, she'll do anything for love. And then the next thing is like, she's the mother of the year. Yeah. So we have Central Scrutinizer. Not looking forward to Bill and Ted's sequel. Only decent one was the first one. Yeah, Bill and Ted Goes to, well, it was going to be called Goes to Hell, but it was like their
Bill
big
and Ted 2
bogus adventure. Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Station.
That movie was definitely like some kind of weird acid trip. The first one was really good though.
But I like them all.
Love Bill and Ted movies, the original writers. Yeah.
I love that script was written in a night. I watched a documentary on it. They wrote that entire script in a night.
Wow.
The
Something
Bill
is
and
afoot
Ted
at the Circle K.
at the Circle. See, that's a great line. We got to get back to good lines like that. Billy Bob Thornton's blood. Yeah. You talk about a wacko power couple, Hollywood power couple.
Oh, stay clear of the flying fraps. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will. Just bob and weave.
Yes. Duck.
Like I did with that bagel. Just,
Serpentine.
yeah.
And then use your karate.
Yeah, if you keep moving, the customer can't hit you.
The only problem
Like
is
an arcade game.
is that space is very small. So pretty much if you duck, then the other barista is going to get a frap to the face.
It's probably.
You know what you should learn how to do though is use your fellow employees as like a human shield. Yeah, like learn how to always kind of be behind somebody or something.
Oh man,
when
I
the
gotta
fraps
send
start
you
flying.
a video really quick before I'm off because.
You know what you should do is you should make a custom blender that's made out of soft foam rubber, and then you can throw it at somebody, but it won't hurt them. Look at this. This is a great observation. Sure, but compare that to Amber Heard. Yeah, Amber Heard is the new version of Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
That woman is bonkers. That woman is so crazy. She doesn't even register when Johnny Depp was trying to help her. Like he knew that this was being recorded and stuff, and he was like, "You need to stop, Amber. You need to stop. We can work this out." And she just, man, she gives him everything he needs to just bury her in court.
Yeah, I'm not a Johnny Depp fan per se, but I did find it horrible that he lost jobs based on just her saying he abused me. There was no proof.
Yeah, that's why these things have to go to court. You have to have both sides. You can't just draw these conclusions just based on one side of the story. And so we automatically, believe her because, we want to believe her because of, women traditionally in the past haven't been believed when they were assaulted or molested. And so then we kind of go to the point of just believing the woman first now. And there are women now that will use that against, men just to get the upper hand. And I think that's what she did. So do you agree with Spirits Car, Amanda?
Yeah, I actually like that when they're playing their little song at the end. They got little babies on their backs.
It's heartwarming.
I sent you the video. That's how I want to end.
Which video?
I just sent it to you on Facebook.
Okay.
It's a barista, and this is how I feel on a daily basis. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Are you screen sharing?
Can I show this?
This is supposed to be fun.
Where's the? There it is. Hold on. I'm gonna put this back, and then this. Oh shoot! I have to do this before I do that. Okay. All right. So let's go back. Let's screen share, and then we'll We'll close this bad boy down.
Yeah, this is how I feel every day at work.
Okay, here we go.
It's a beautiful video.
Okay, I'm gonna screen share.
Is that lucky for you?
This was supposed to be fun.
Oh, my God.
This was supposed to be fun.
Oh, my God.
This was supposed to be fun.
Oh.
He's so calm when he does.
He just shouts at me.
Oh, that's funny.
Is that lucky for you?
Oh, that's
That-
me every day.
That's a guy that's been
Oh,
beat up pretty bad.
that's me. Oh, they're supposed to have no whipped cream. Oh, I'll just go up. Thank you for telling me that when I took your order.
Well, give me a hug. I'm gonna call it a day.
Oh, bye, y'all. Be
Yeah.
nice to your baristas. I don't know when I get home.
Okay, you guys. Yeah. Be nice. So now you have a face and a personality, and you know who tries to take care of you and do the right thing by
We
you.
cry a lot in the back room when you yell at us.
Yeah. She talks. This is like a daily occurrence. These guys are so close to being that guy that just throws the iced coffee back.
Well, actually, I like the day she came home and had to change clothes because she spilled a whole coffee drink in her boots.
Oh yeah, you brought her fresh boots.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that.
That was a great
Squish,
day.
squish, squish, squish.
And the Karen yelled at me too because I started screaming because it went in my boot. And she, what's her problem? And I just screamed, I want to go home. I had a whole coffee in my pants and in my shoe. It was horrible.
That will be the next stream. Coffee in my pants.
Yeah. Hey, that still doesn't compare to the time I had just gotten promoted and I was all panicky and I left the house in my slippers and the district manager was at work and mom had to bring me shoes through the back door. It was great.
Oh, I thought that was that day. No.
No.
Oh, you came home that
No.
one day.
Mom
Yeah.
had to bring me shoes on 2 different occasions.
Yeah, that one you had to meet me outside because you had slippers on.
Well, thank you guys so much for all the super chats. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. It's been super fun. Just basically trying to have fun with some of the world meltdown stuff. Folks working street shops deal with a lot. I've done it for nearly 25 years. My boss once beat a guy with a hammer for trying to drive a truck through the shop. Well,
yeah.
yeah, I guess. Yeah. The world's kind of nuts. We all got to calm down. We're all in the world together. We got to share this place. It makes it easier and better if we can have a good disposition. See you, Amanda. And just remember, these are human beings, man. These are somebody's daughter. These are somebody's kids out working these jobs. So be a little bit, kinder. And before you flip out, just know that they're most likely going to try their best to take care of your order. Sometimes bad things happen, but when you think of how often it goes well, just look at the percentage. Some are unshareable. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Okay. So I think it's our lunchtime. You wanna go to get some takeout?
Sounds good to me.
Let's go get some takeout. Oh, Arthur Brown, thank you so much, man. We can't fix your blender, but we can fix time. Chrono Mechanics, thank you so much, Arthur Brown. Very cool. You know what? I got Pamela here. Let's do this real quick. I think I have a tab. Let's do a little bit of chilling, as they say. So we have Chrono Mechanics Retrofit. They do more before the dawn of time than most people do all day. These guys are also service oriented, man. They fix the big machine, and they do take a lot of crap. So we are at 44444. And this is a fun number, but we'd like to get it to 45 whatever. And because at 4-5, you guys get the new stretch goal, which is the embroidered patch. So we are so close, you guys, to getting the Chrono Mechanics Team 9.2 of Sector 7 embroidered patch. And I think I have an image of that in the updates. So this is the graphic that we put together. So this is what the patch will look like. On my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter is the actual stitched patch. And I think I showed that off on the live stream the other day. So we did get a sample of it from the vendor.
But we didn't accept it.
Yeah, go ahead and tell that story.
Because the word sector was too high up. So we contacted them and asked them to drop it into the middle of the wrench so that it's perfect. And also the hump on the bottom of the 7 next to the 9.2, we asked them to make that all one smooth. So,
Actually, now that I look at it, it actually is in there. So maybe we shouldn't have said that. I thought that was because of them. It's part of the design, actually. Well, we'll see how it comes back.
they said they would fix it, so it's no problem.
Yeah, I think it'll, because it's so small, or it's small-ish,
Yeah.
the writing, not the patch, just the writing, it will probably read better without that little extra space there,
Because
too.
the patch is over 3 inches, I think.
It's almost 3.5 inches, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's pretty big. Yeah, it's bigger than the black and white ones were. So it's really big. It's cool. So I've explained before, the red star represents Oot, the blue is Caravaggio, the purple is Zin, and the green is our new recruit, Doug. And so Sector 7 is the sector that our team is entrusted with. So they work and operate and fix the machine in that sector. And then their team is called 9.2.
And just so people know, the background is a little fleshy. We asked them, and they changed it to a gold.
Yeah, it's a little metallic. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can find it. No, if I do that, no, I'll have to stop screen sharing to do that. Otherwise, I could show you a bunch of stuff I don't want to. But yeah, that's the patch right there. So it looks really, really cool. And like Pamela said, this fleshy color is more gold. Like the stitching is gold, which looks cool. And here's an amazing card that James Dean Anderson helped me put together, and we're working on the rest of them now. So as soon as we have those cards, we're going to show those off. He's doing a great job with this card. Look at this; it's amazing. So this one comes with the variant cover collection. So the only place that you can get the Oot, Caravaggio, Zin, and Doug card are in the variant cover collection, and then we offer it again in the ultimate tier collection. Yeah.
And
So,
don't forget that that people are going to get a golden time card.
oh yeah, one of the stretch goals, you guys, is which we hit. Thank you guys so much for helping us get to that destination. We are going to be issuing the golden the golden time card, and this card is going to look amazing. I mean, think about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with the golden, card. What was it called? The chocolate
Ticket?
The golden ticket, yeah, for the factory there. So yeah, it's the same kind of idea. So this will be in your package. 1 out of every 10 person will get one of these cards. It will be, you fill it out. Oh, well, you get it in your package. You fill it out, and then you send it back, and I'll do a doodle for you live on the live stream, and then we'll send that to you absolutely free.
Gets.
Yeah, 1 out of every 10 will get one of these cards, which is very cool.
The hard part would be to send it back, because I'd want to keep the time card.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool collectible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the card and the guitar pick are my favorite stretch goal freebies.
Oh, you love the guitar pick.
I love the guitar pick. So yeah, you guys, if you haven't checked out Chrono, please do so. It is a 60-page graphic novel. Because of your help here, we went from 48 pages to 60 pages. We went from saddle stitch to graphic novel square bound, upgraded cover. So you guys are helping us create this book. So thank you so very much.
Kevin loved the square bound.
Kevin Thompson, yeah, he loves the square bound. I think it's a superior product as well, the square bound. But you got to start within your budget. So we didn't know we were going to be able to get to this point. So as we get backers and as we go, our confidence builds, and then we can offer more to you guys. So we can keep building the book, give you more stretch goals, and do those things. But we have to get a certain number to make it viable to do these cool things. So we do appreciate you. We are over 600 backers, which is amazing. Thank you guys so very, very much. And if you haven't checked out the site, please do so. There's a lot of fun there. Lots of fun. So yeah, Drew Struzan. Oh no, there's a whole conversation going on now. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you keep these things going. You never want to leave. Oh my goodness, I need that patch. Well, if you have backed the book, then you will get it at 45. At 45K, we will get there. How about 66,666? I don't know. That might be a scary day, but you know what? I mean, if we get there, I would love it. Yeah, that would be an amazing number. Okay, let's go. Let's highlight, because I know you're probably as hungry as I am. Time to back. Walk the dogs, and I'm back in time for Chrono Mechanics. Eager to back this book. To get this book. Thank you. Hope more are to come. Yeah. Thank you so much for backing the book, and we do have plans. I would like to just keep putting out black and white books and Chrono books till I can't do it anymore. How about you?
Yeah, I agree. Art has these great ideas coming up for Chrono that involve the 7 wonders of the world. So
and we find out in the story that there's actually one more. So there's would it be 8 wonders of the world? I think you guys could probably figure out what the 8th wonder of the world is.
Oh, that's nice.
Let me see. Was just able to back it yesterday. Thank you so much, man. Sorry it took me so long. No problem, man.
No need.
That's why we're keeping it open. We're keeping it open to keep things happening and to give everybody a chance to back the book. One of the things we did is we closed the black and white campaign a little early. And the reason we did that is we wanted to show you guys that we were moving forward, because it was taking a little longer than we had anticipated to get the book done. So we thought it would be good to show you good faith. But what ended up happening is that people were like, "What? You closed it? We were going to get the book next week." And then there was more and more of you guys asking, "Well, what if we PayPal'd you the money? Could we still get a book?" So there was quite a bit of people doing, and asking for this. So then Pamela and I just decided that we would do a second chance campaign, which we're going to do, and we'll probably go live within a week or so. We do have the artwork. I think all we need to do is put the tiers together, right?
Yeah.
Finalize the tiers. They're all there. We just need to finalize the tiers. And then we will go live with that second chance campaign. So in the chat, in the description, there is a link to the Chrono campaign, and there is a link to the Second Chance Black and White campaign. So if you guys go sign up, you will be eligible for a absolutely free trading card, which also Pamela just reminded me yesterday, which I'm going to do today, that the pre-launch signer-uppers, as I call them, get a free not black and white, Chrono Mechanics trading card. So I'm going to design that today, so we can show you that as well. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Art, we need to stream again soon, maybe even before Black and White comes out for the next one. Yeah, you know what? Just let me know. I usually respond well. Pamela's like this too, like if we get invited. So just pick a day and invite me, and then I'll show up.
This is true too.
The nature of chrono mechanics makes them easy to cross over with other CG books. Yeah, it would be fun to see. Like it'd be kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You know what I mean? Like if it was Cyberfrog, you could have the Cyberfrog cast of characters drawn in that style, and then the Chrono characters would look like they do, in my style. That could be fun. It could be fun. Pamela's the mad pointer. She's just pointing at stuff. Here is Simp Bucks for my internet dad.
Oh,
Thank you, Eskimono Phono.
that's so cute.
You guys are the best, man. Thank you so much. I'll use all that money to go to Starbucks and get myself a latte. The mad pointer, is it this one?
Yeah, he's talking about Black and White.
Alan Sparks says, I'm on the Black and White list. Really glad you started that
Awesome.
second chance. Yeah, just for people like you guys. And also, if you did back the original campaign, we are going to have an original piece of artwork, which I've teased a little bit here and there on the show and even on my social media. We are going to have a poster print. It's going to be oversized. I'm still working with the layout. I just have to sit down and finalize it in Photoshop. And that will be new to this campaign. So even if you guys have backed the book before, you can get that print. This one?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm responding
is
to.
It?
Yeah. Alan Sparks,
Oh.
yeah.
And what's this one? Just signed up. I missed Black and White too.
Oh, excellent. So I think in a week or two, it could be sooner because Pamela and I just have to find the time and sit down and finalize all the tiers, which I think is basically the only thing that's holding it back at this point. Archie Bear, read the Graham Hancock Fingerprints of the Gods. Alternate views on history, the pyramids much older than believed.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I like that stuff. And the reason that I like that stuff, but I don't want to get too bogged down in reality. So one of the things I always said I wanted to do with Chrono is I don't mind tapping into historical events. That's cool. I don't mind that. But I don't want it to be like a history book. I don't want it to be like too historical, and I don't want people to scrutinize it to that extent either. Because to me, it can take the fun out of it. It can take the potential fun out of it. So that's, I don't mind doing some of that stuff, but we definitely have to have fun with it and exaggerate some of the points. Is this it here that you played?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Eskimo. I know it's cold where you're at, but man, you're warming it up here with all your
he
love.
missed Black and White too.
I'm ready.
Wow.
Oh, you guys are the best, man. That's why, man, never say never, and keep the faith and keep building your YouTube channels and keep getting the word out, because you never know who you're going to attract. And oh, you know what I should do? I should give out a shout out to let me see. I got to get this right. And Shay, if you want, put it in the chat. Put your YouTube channel in there. She is one of the good people in Comicsgate. She supports everybody, and I know it has something to do with Valkyrie and Redness, but I want to make sure I get her channel right. I think it's Red Valkyrie. Wow. Yeah, I thought there was another word in it, but yeah, it's Red Valkyrie. So go check out her channel. It's Red Valkyrie. She does interviews and she really gets into it, man. When she reviews a comic or she interviews people for her show, she dresses up like the character and cool stuff. Like we did one for Chrono, and she went out and got a hard hat, and she tried to, she put a scarf, kind of like their collars and stuff like that. It was awesome. It was so very flattering. And she inspired me to we got a Party City Chrono hat, and she inspired me to look like a dork. So I put the Chrono cap on as well. Although hers looked cooler because hers was the real deal. Mine was just a cheap Party City version of it. So yeah, thank you so much, hun. Yeah, it's just Red Valkyrie on YouTube. Yeah, so yeah, go check that out, you guys. Great stuff. She loves these books. You could tell when she reviews them, and she loves everybody that's in the chat that's supporting Comicsgate, and also all the books as well. So thank you. When I say she's one of the good people, she's one of the heroes, man. And she just seemed to come out of nowhere, man. And she's doing really well. She's committed. She is committed. Not to say that she should be committed. Don't say that. She is committed. Yes, I should be committed, but not Shay. All right, you guys gonna make me cry. Yeah, it's an emotional day. People throwing blenders at people. People burning. What is it? Burger Kings down. You know, there's all kinds of craziness happening. Just subbed. Oh, cool, Kevin. Kevin just subbed for your channel, Red Valkyrie. Awesome. And I think she was on, what was she? She was on Dan Fraga's channel the other night. She was hilarious. Yeah, she works well with the crowd. She works the crowd well, and that's not easy to do. It's hard to get on those streams where there's multiple people talking, and you kind of, they overlap, but it doesn't make good YouTube, because I think YouTube will cut one of the voices out, or either that, or they'll just kind of blend together. So there's an art to doing those channels when you have multiple people. Okay. Oh, Billy Ray, thank you. Billy Ray Trojan says, I missed Black and White 2, signed up on the list and backed Chrono last week. Looking forward to the Second Chance campaign. Thank you so much, Billy, and we will not let you down. It will be amazing. And I think I have... Yeah, I have the Black and White Volume 1 variant cover. This is the Greg Capullo cover. And so this is going to be very, very limited with the campaign. So get in early before they sell out. So thanks, guys. I think I'm going to take my funny little honey out to some food, get some food, and then start my work day. So thanks, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Thanks for the super chats. And thanks to my guests, my funny daughter, talented daughter, and my lovely and talented wife, Pamela.
I just wandered in, but I could hear you and Amanda giggling. So everyone, thank you. This was definitely a fun, all over the place chat.
Yeah, we laugh as we watch the world burn. Somebody has to, man. What was it? The guy that fiddles. What is his name?
And Nero.
Nero. You know, he fiddled, and we just chuckle. We just chuckle. Shay says, "Enjoy your day, Art and Wifey." Thank you.
Thank you.
Five Guys. I like Five Guys.
No.
You guys don't like Five Guys.
No.
I think Five Guys burgers are pretty good.
They're gone from here already. There were two.
They closed down.
Right. There were two in Corona, and they, after like 2.5, 3 years, they were all gone.
Because there was one by the movie theater. There was downtown over by the Target.
Right.
Was that the two? Okay. They had peanuts or something, right? They had bags of peanuts. I guess while you're waiting for your burger, you could get your peanuts. So laters, thank you, Tom. I mean, Tom said, Kevin. Oh my gosh, I'm punchy now. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it, laters. Oh, yes. Yes, the airport
awesome.
Are they open, Cedric? Are they open? We might go eat there.
I think they are. I'm not, truthfully, I'm not sure.
You want to go and take some time and get a sit-down meal at the Corona Airport?
Well, we'll have to see
if they're open. Yeah. Because some of the restaurants are reopening and they're just having like every other booth or whatever.
You and Sid really do have to get together.
Yeah, he lives so close now. He's a brilliant artist. If you guys don't know, Cedric Nokun or Nokun, I never get his name right. He was one of the linchpins at Extreme Studios. He was fast and did brilliant work. So he touched every title that Extreme did. So he was the go-to guy over there. Just a majorly talented penciler. in the day. So it would be fun to do a stream and catch up. We could talk about the old days and then do a catch-up stream and see what he's doing these days. Michael, what's up? What's up, Michael? We're closing down. We're closing down. Yes, and Cedric is the man. All right. Okay, you guys. So thanks again, and we will see you. Is today's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow with the Pontificators, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I do believe we're going to have Jason Brubaker on the show. So I'm really, really stoked. It should be a lot of fun. As far as indie publishing, that guy was the template for a lot of years, and he still does very, very well. So it'll be fun to pick his brain. So after lunch, I do have to send him a message to make sure we're still on. So very cool. Cedric says, have fun at lunch. Let's catch up in a stream. He says, sure, you saw this right here. Cedric has committed, so I'm going to send him a DM after this as well. So very good, you guys. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye.